Behind the buzzers, George Gray's secret frustration with The Price is Right contestants. The Price is Right is more than just a game show. It's a cultural institution, a daily dose of pure, unadulterated American optimism. Since its revival with Bob Barker and continuing today with Drew Perry, the show's success rests on the chaotic energy and genuine excitement of its contestants. They are the heart of the show. But for the man whose voice defines the very energy of the stage, the announcer, George Gray, that contestant excitement can sometimes tip over into a major, albeit endearing, professional challenge. While Gray's booming voice is synonymous with million-dollar bids and dazzling prizes, the veteran announcer has admitted that the sheer, unrestrained chaos and over-the-top energy of the contestants pose a real, persistent problem for him in his demanding role. This is not a complaint about rudeness or lack of enthusiasm. It's a deep dive into the practical difficulties of managing a show where human emotion regularly overrules broadcast etiquette and timing. The problem: when excitement becomes an obstacle. George Gray's job is multifaceted. He is the voice of the show, the guardian of the brand's enthusiasm, and the crucial informational link between the set, the audience, and the home viewers. He needs to announce the prizes clearly, often with rapid-fire descriptive language, and shepherd the contestant action. The primary problem, as Gray himself has humorously admitted, is the overwhelming nature of the contestants' joy and shock, particularly the Price is Right run. When a contestant is summoned from Contestants Row, they don't walk. They sprint, they dance, they scream, and they often knock over anything and anyone in their path. This explosion of energy, while great for television, is a logistical nightmare for a live-to-tape production. Gray is required to maintain his professional cadence and descriptive flow while dodging an ecstatic, unpredictable human projectile. He has to time his announcement of the prize exactly when the camera cuts to the reveal, a timing often ruined by the contestant leaping into the shot or obscuring the prize with their celebratory moves. The problem is the enthusiasm. They're just so excited. It's a great problem to have, but I need to talk about the prizes. I need to get in there and do my job, and they're running and screaming, and I'm like, okay, but did you hear about the stainless steel double-door refrigerator with the integrated ice dispenser? The broadcast tightrope walk. The practical implications of this unrestrained excitement are significant. Timing issues. The biggest challenge is hitting the marks for the camera cuts and teleprompter cues. Gray's descriptions are tightly scripted and timed to the dramatic reveal of the prize. If a contestant celebration delays the start of a segment or requires an unexpected camera move, the flow of the entire show is disrupted, leading to potential reshoots or frantic editing. The mute factor. When a contestant is hugging Drew Carey and screaming directly into his microphone, or worse, directly next to Gray's headset, the audio engineers are forced to pull the audio levels down drastically, meaning the viewers at home may miss crucial prize details or even the next instructions because the professional voice is being drowned out by amateur enthusiasm. Physical comedy and risk. Gray is often situated very close to Contestants Row and the bidding area. He has had to develop an almost superhuman spatial awareness to avoid being tackled, tripped over, or having a vital piece of his equipment jostled by a celebratory hug or a manic dance move. He has turned these near misses into part of his routine, but it adds a layer of unpredictable risk to an otherwise routine broadcast. Gray's solution: controlled chaos. Instead of fighting the genuine, raw emotion of the contestants, which, after all, is the show's main attraction, Gray has adopted a strategy of professional adaptation and controlled chaos. He works closely with the floor managers and Drew Carey to subtly guide the energy. His announcements now often include a slight, humorous pause, allowing the initial burst of celebration to dissipate before he barrels into the prize details. He uses his commanding voice not just to announce, but to subtly direct. Furthermore, his physical comedy, dodging, weaving, and occasionally feigning exasperation, has become a beloved established feature of the show. He has integrated the problem into his performance, making the contestants' mayhem not a hindrance, but a setup for his witty reaction. George Gray's real problem is a testament to the show's enduring success. It's the difficulty that arises when high stakes professional broadcasting meets genuine, life changing contestant excitement. It is a problem rooted not in malice, but in overwhelming joy. And by leaning into the beautiful mayhem, Gray ensures that the show remains loud, unpredictable, and most importantly, eternally right.